Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Mii Weekly, this time for May 21st, 2021. I'm Hero TJ, coming to you from Taipei, Taiwan. Plenty of exciting news for you, so let's jump right in. When organizing the headlines for this week's news, it was hard for me to decide what I was most hyped about. But after thinking it over a bit, I think I have to go with The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD, Zelda and Loftwing Amiibo. The appearance of this amiibo is truly one of the most stunning to date. It features Princess Zelda in her Skyward Sword style, standing beside her beloved blue Loftwing. It's truly a wondrous piece of plastic, and I can't wait to get my hands on it. For those of you who are unfamiliar with Skyward Sword, the game is basically divided between two primary locations, the sky as well as the surface, and there are fast travel points located all throughout the game that allow you to traverse between them. If you scan the Skyward Sword Zelda amiibo, you'll be able to return to the sky whenever you like. And if you use the amiibo while you're in the sky, it will return you to the spot where you first used the amiibo on the surface. Of particular note is you can even do this to escape from a dungeon. The Zelda and Loftwing amiibo releases on July 16th alongside Skyward Sword HD for Switch. It does come with a pretty hefty price tag at $25 US. I know that has a lot of amiibo collectors balking. I have to admit it's a little steeper than I expected myself, but when you consider most amiibo just feature a single figure, this one features probably triple the plastic. I suppose a steeper sticker price is to be expected. While many fervent amiibo collectors and fans, such as myself and my good friend and Nintendo Air colleague Amiibo Jason, are thrilled and overjoyed with the announcement of a new amiibo, a Legend of Zelda series amiibo nonetheless, this particular amiibo has been the subject of quite a bit of controversy, with many arguing this is Nintendo withholding quality of life features behind a $25 paywall. I'm gonna give you my unpopular opinion right here. I think it's totally fine. This particular feature wasn't available in the original game. I don't know how much it's actually going to positively contribute to the experience of the HD version. Some have suggested that this quality of life feature is a convenience that should be available to all players regardless of whether or not they purchase the amiibo, but to that I'd have to counter how convenient is it to scan this hefty hunk of plastic every single time you want to fast travel. Frankly, I'm just overjoyed that Nintendo is continuing to support amiibo, and this is truly one of the most breathtaking amiibo figures that I've seen. Honestly, I'm more disgusted by the Zelda-themed Joy-Cons. These things are a mess. I own 10 Joy-Cons and they're all drifting all over the place all the time. And I'm mostly disgusted with myself because when these things hit the shelves, there ain't no way I'm not buying them. In other Zelda news, sometime back it was announced that an expansion pass would be coming to Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. As a pre-order bonus, Link would be receiving a new weapon and new costume. Well, that new weapon and costume has been revealed, courtesy of the official Hyrule Warriors Twitter account, @Zelda_Muso, and it appears to be a prototype version of the ancient armor first seen in Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, along with an ancient sword, and what appears to me to be the Sheikah Shield of the Mind's Eye. If this is of any interest to you, pre-orders for the expansion pass become available on May 28th. In sports news, Mario Golf Super Rush got a new overview trailer. We get a good look at some of the gameplay, a variety of different control options. We got a look at the 16 characters on the starting roster, with a few surprises. Continuing with the theme of rotating in random Mario enemies, King Babam takes up his clubs, along with Charging Chuck, which is somewhat bizarre considering he's wearing a football helmet. Interesting we got those two fellas and not Diddy Kong! Who knows, maybe he'll join the ranks as DLC down the line. We got a look at the variety of courses. They look pretty exciting, especially as far as golf is concerned. And then what has me most pumped, speed golf. I mentioned this before, but I totally invented this game when I was in high school. I had a hard time convincing people to play with me, and when I could, invariably all the veteran golfers would kick us off the course. But I'm telling you, this is really the only way to play golf. This mode looks like a total blast. I don't know if this was confirmed or not, but I really hope I get to use my Mii character in here. I know I could use my Mii in Versus mode, that was confirmed, but I don't think they mentioned speed golf specifically. On the subject of Miis, they've got an awesome looking golf adventure mode starring Mii and you, the Mii version of you. It looks to be performing a series of odd golf related tasks to level up your Mii and get them golf ready. A huge improvement over some recent Mario Sport iterations. I'm looking at you, Mario Tennis aces. That story mode totally should have been starring Mii. Well, in any event, Miis are back, and that's certainly something to get excited about. And in major Mii news, Miitopia for Nintendo Switch is available now! Like today! I played through the demo, as you know, if you've been keeping up with me here on Mii Weekly, but I haven't had a chance to jump into the game proper. One of the brilliant things I think about releasing the demo ahead of the actual game is it gave players a head start to start collecting Miis to join them on their journey. I've amassed a collection of almost 500 Miis already, and to have been able to watch the evolution of these Miis is truly something spectacular. I just want to show you a small example of the escalation of detail we've had here. Let's take a look at our buddy Cloud. Now, all three of these Clouds are fantastic, and I'm not suggesting that any one is better than another. They're all representing different styles, but just check out this dramatic leap in complexity and realism. It's truly astounding astounding that somebody could create this in the Mii Maker. Acquiring Miis is super easy with an access code, and it's a completely open exchange. Creators are, of course, able to lock Miis if they don't want to share them, but sharing your amazing Miis with the world is awesome. There's artists out there even iterating upon each other's creations. It's a beautiful thing. I know a lot of you are going to dive into Miitopia today, and I want to make sure you all have the support you need. Who better to take with you on your journey than 4 time-honored champions from the Legend of Zelda series? Mipha, Daruk, Revali, and Urbosa. I want to take a quick moment to highlight the artists behind these masterpieces. Everyone raise a cheer for Hyrule Moreno. Amazing work, my friend. Thank you for sharing your awesome art. You too can add the champions to your game via Hyrule's Access Key. You can see it right there on the screen, and I'll also post it down in the description below. Now playing. I haven't really had much time for a whole lot of recreational gameplay this week, but I did get to make a welcome return to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild in preparation for an upcoming video. I needed to capture a few specific shots, and running around in Hyrule reminds me how much I love this game. It is truly a masterwork. Oh, how did that get there? That's a shot from an upcoming video that I can't wait to share with you. I was hoping I'd have it up earlier this week, but it's gonna require a little bit more time in the oven. I hope you'll all check it out. This episode's Spirit of the Week comes courtesy of HEYimHeroic. We're looking at number 1277, Arcade Bunny, from Nintendo Badge Arcade. This description comes from SSBWiki.com. The Arcade Bunny is the mascot from the free-to-start Nintendo Badge Arcade application released for the Nintendo 3DS, which allows players to earn badges that can be used as decorations on the system's home screen. These badges could be earned by playing a series of claw games, with players being given a limited amount of plays before they would either have to wait for a small allocated daily amount, or pay for more using real currency. I actually wasted quite a bit of money on this game, if it can even be called a game. Arcade Bunny also appears as an assist trophy in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, where he tries to grab fighters with his arcade claw, and you can look your bunny best with a Mii Fighter hat of the Arcade Bunny. And most recently, he made a brief cameo in Jump Rope Challenge for Nintendo Switch. Should you equip the Arcade Bunny, he'll slightly increase the power of your grabbing and throwing attacks. Thanks to HEYimHeroic for the suggestion. If there's a particular spirit you'd like to see featured as the Spirit of the Week, leave your suggestion in the comment section below, and if yours is selected, you'll be recognized in the episode with an on-screen credit, just like my friend, HEYimHeroic. Now it's time to sound off. With the announcement of the Zelda and Loftwing Amiibo stirring up so much controversy, it really got me thinking about Amiibo functionality in other games. So my question for you is, which Amiibo has the best functionality? While I've spent ages training Amiibo in Super Smash Bros., for most of my content on this channel, Smash Supremacy, 3 seasons of Mii v Mii, Smash Chess, obviously I'm into it, but I think if I had to pick the best functionality, at least for me, that title would have to go to Wolf Link in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Scanning Wolf Link into the game would provide a canine companion to help you navigate the game's many challenges. It really transformed my approach to the game. Wolf Link and I traveled together, we hunted together, we fought together, and we took care of each other. It was a gaming experience that I'll never forget, and I genuinely feel like the Amiibo connection made it that much more special. But that's just my opinion. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And that wraps up another edition of Mii Weekly. Thanks for spending your time here with me. This is a weekly show, but I guess that's kind of obvious from the title. So if you liked what you saw, I invite you to join me every Friday, right here on the Nintendo Wired YouTube channel. Until then, I hope you have a fantastic week. I'm gonna go play me some Miitopia. This is Hero TJ signing out. Thanks for playing.